Hey, this is Thomas the God, who you're gonna meet real soon in this episode. And I'm here to tell you that if you like this little podcast and you want to support it, head over to patreon.com/beardedcompany. Once you're a patron, you get early access to episodes, minisodes, exclusive merch, and lots of other stuff. Plus, a Discord community where you can talk with, well, maybe me, but probably not, because I don't know what a Discord is. As always, remember to follow us on all of the social medias. Alright, time to whiz into this episode.
Greetings, mortals, and welcome to Break the Dice, an improvised podcast brought to you by the Bearded Company, where the fate of our heroes rests on the roll of a 20-sided die, where a 20 is a spectacular success and a 1 is a critical failure. This week, our players will navigate the Shattered Lands with the help of our NPCs.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey, my name's Maria. I'm another one of your NPCs.
And I'm Joe.
I'm Tyler, the fourth NPC.
Matt Bittner is our special guest NPC. He, along with Maria, Joe, and Tyler, will assist me by playing all the people and magical beings that our heroes will encounter. I'm Alan, your game master. I've crafted a basic structure for our adventure today, which has not been revealed to our two main player characters. However, this podcast is completely improvised, meaning nothing is scripted and everything is made up on the spot. So I and the NPCs will only have so much control over where our journey takes us. This campaign, our heroes are...
I am Phaelan Maerdock, a half-elf fighter with an alignment of chaotic good. I am sharp of tongue and cut of body, once again, and that's all that's really going on. Nothing major, no problems, sitting pretty, except I've lost my sword and my best friend just shot me in the fucking chest with a fucking bow he pulled out of his own
And you got
chest.
dragged away by the bad guys.
Oh, yeah. That's right, yeah. No, aside from that, though, just happy to be fit again.
Our other hero...
My name is Ælar Drakal. I am a rogue elf with the alignment of chaotic neutral. I come from the lost city of Delrune, where all the townspeople were killed by a mysterious force called the Darkness, which I now seek out to destroy sometimes when I'm not on other adventures with my buddy Phaelan.
Now you say buddy, do you shoot all of your buddies?
Every single one of them.
Our magic item for this week is the Knife of Soothing. Our story begins deep in a prison cell where Phaelan is locked up, bleeding, barely conscious on the ground, and two guards are standing outside looking down at his corpse.
Ugh. Disgusting.
I don't even want to look at you anymore.
Ugh.
But I have to because I'm a god.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna look on you. I'm gonna just stand over you and I'm gonna piss on you.
Yeah.
Listen, could you guys please handle your differences somewhere else? If you don't like to look at each other, then just don't.
Phaelan, you feel a warm stream splash across your face.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. No save. Can I get a saving roll, Alan? What the fuck? You just start right out the gates with me getting pissed.
You get a 13, so after the first little spray, you're able to roll over.
Cool.
You got away from the frothy one.
God!
Alan, I want to try a performance check. I want to see if I can pee in an arc, like straight up into his face.
You got a 14. Your response urine follows a path clear to the guard.
Why do we always start like this?
I didn't try to. Understand.
It's always so disgusting.
I didn't
Joe did it.
start this
Joe
way.
did it.
It's my fault.
What the
But
fuck?
I will end it. I will end it.
The pee lands on the guard's cloak.
Oh, my cloak! I just got this cleaned.
Well, looks like it's cleaner now.
What? I don't think I understand.
I'm bleeding out, you guys.
Well, they do say that urine is sterile. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, what's your name?
Me?
Yeah. You.
My name's Arthur.
Arthur, what about you, pea cloak?
Hey, that was... Wow, you are sharp of tongue. I am Thomas.
Arthur, Thomas. Alan, I want to try a charm check.
You got a 14 on your charm check.
You're as good at charming as you are at peeing in an arc.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly going to take that to the truth in real life as well. Arthur, Artie, Tommy, guys, listen. We didn't want to wake up today peeing on each other. We wanted to wake up. We just want to go to bed in our own places. We're just both caught in this big old war. There's nothing to do with us. So what do you say we go get a bite to eat?
Are you paying?
No.
Wait a second. You're a prisoner. That means you stay here.
Only in your mind, man. Only in your mind.
Oh, I mean, I am hungry.
The guard reaches down and pulls out his chain of keys, unlocks your door. He does look pretty hungry.
Oh shit, I did not think he'd take me up on this. Alan, I want to...
Where would you like to go to eat?
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna do a surprise attack on P Cloak.
You get a 16 on your surprise attack. You reach through the bars, you grab the ring of keys and pull him so his body smashes against the bars.
Oh, God. Take that.
What are you doing? We were letting you out.
I'm sorry. My bad, Arthur. My bad. Here, come here.
Oh, all right.
You got a 4 on your bluff check.
Come here, little bitch. My buddy.
Arthur runs down the hall to go grab some more guards.
God damn it. I unlock the my cell.
Okay. Door's unlocked.
Okay, I start running. Am I in a tower? Like, I guess knowledge.
Engineering.
Engineering. Yeah, I was gonna say nature. That's not quite.
Yeah, you can tell that you're in a tower, and it seems of druidic make of some type. You can see that the bars are made of like a thorny vine-like substance, and as you get to the edge, you can see that this building is a tower that probably ascends 50 stories up into the air, and you're near the top of it.
I'm near the top. Okay, I want to run towards the nearest window.
Okay. You find a window that is like your height, exactly.
This is strange. I want to call for my animal familiar, Jareth, the white snow owl.
You call for Jareth, and from the sky you see like a prick of light descend down, and a giant version of Jareth like appears before you, like one that you could just jump onto his back.
What the fuck? Awesome. Are the guards running down the hall?
Yeah, there's an army of them right behind you.
I want to take out my explosive pinky that I got back that I had forgotten about, and I want to toss that shit right at them in the hall, like just punch them up.
You get an 18, you throw it over your shoulder as you jump out the window, and the guards explode in every direction. As you go flying out, you grab onto Jareth's back and go sailing off into the sky.
You got fingers!
Ælar.
Yes.
You are down in the town of the Grey. You saw Phaelan get carried away not too long ago into the sky. And you are now in an area that looks like all the buildings are exactly the same. Kind of like you're in suburbia. Every building is the same structure. They have little gardens out front, little walkways. Very organized.
I'd like to do a disguise check to dress myself like one of these gray cloaks.
You got a 1 on your disguise check?
I'm very confident that they wear red cloaks.
Yep. You just grab, you take your cloak and flip it inside out, and it's the colored side on the other side.
Hello there, friends. I thought I saw my friends here walking through town, and I just thought I'd come visit. I'm from Shatterpoint, and I just thought I'd come here to get some food with my friends. What are you having? Is it breakfast, lunch, dinner? Is it second breakfast? Is it...
You're talking to yourself out into an empty street. And you see through the windows of 2 of the buildings, one like in front of you and one to your right, that they are eating. And they're both moving somewhat in unison into their bowl. They take a little thing of porridge, put it to their mouth, and you can see that it's the last bite. They take their bowl, they walk it out of sight, and then they come to the front door. Both doors open at the same time, and as you look down the street, all the doors are opening at around the same time, and they step out, and they pull out a broom, and they start sweeping their front porch.
Oh, they didn't see me, I guess. Maybe let me just sneak behind this house here.
And I clearly see that this disguise isn't working, so I take that off and I start.
Who is the voice for? Who is the voice for after you realized you were talking to yourself? Who is the voice still for?
It's definitely for the character and myself that I was playing to have a conversation. That's how it works in my head.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So stealth check to climb into one of these houses.
You got a 3 on your stealth check. You hop over one of the fence and you trip over the top of the fence and just go right into like a hedge.
Oh God! Oh, thorns!
Excuse me, what are you doing?
What? Perception check on this thing. Is this a mouse?
You got a 1 on your perception check. It's whatever it is. It's small and you can't see it.
Definitely a mouse. I think this is a mouse. Where's this mouse who's talking to me? Oh God!
In the bush, you can hear something talking.
Yes? What?
Let me wrestle myself out of the bush. Here I am.
You see a squirrel pop up out of the top of the bush.
I'm not a mouse, I'm a squirrel. How dare
Yes, I'm
you?
very sorry. I'm very sorry.
We are two different mammals.
Can you keep your voice down? I'm trying to sneak into this building.
Well, you're not doing a very good job because you just crushed my home with your clumsy foot. Sarah, what's happening out there?
The squirrel's voice. The squirrel's voices are just so loud right now.
Please.
You stepped on my brother David's toe. Sarah, what is going on up there? There's a very tall man in a weird
Please
cloak.
keep your voices down. Can you speak quieter?
We're speaking as quietly as we can. We're whispering. Don't you hear us?
God, can I? Do I have like a bag on me at all? Like a
Oh no!
like a burlap sack or something?
Yeah, you got your pouches along your side.
I want to scoop up these squirrels and just put them in the bag to dampen the sound a little bit.
Yeah, you grab the squirrels, you put them in the bag that you have the lozenges of fire breathing in.
Oh shit! Okay, well, yeah. Hopefully I don't eat those.
What does that taste like?
Oh God damn it! God damn it! No!
It's so spicy, brother.
Don't eat that!
From your pocket, there's little like puffs of flame coming out.
Damn it! Oh. I just start whacking it on the ground just to try to put the fire out.
The squirrels inside the bag are getting beat against the ground as well.
Just be quiet. I'm sorry. I shake them out of the bag.
As you're doing this, the hedges are now on.
God damn it! I'm sorry. Would you like some gold? I can give you gold.
What does a squirrel want with
I don't know.
gold?
What do you want? Nuts? I'll get you some nuts.
Oh.
God damn it!
You have the squirrels' undivided attention now when you say the word nuts.
You can see their little squirrely eyes get almost as big as their entire face.
You can see the fire reflecting in their eyes.
I will get you some nuts. I just need you to tell me where the leader of this place is. Trina, I think her name is. She's a sorceress. Can you point me in her direction? And I will bring you nuts.
You don't want to go there.
No, I do. I do.
No, you don't. No. She does bad things. Do you see our town? Our town used to be a normal, nice town where people would feed us nuts all the time.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna kill her. So, it'll benefit you if you just tell me where she is.
Will you bring our town back to normal where not everybody does the same thing at every time, like a really weird, creepy fever dream?
Absolutely, yes.
Will you return Rupert, who was taken? Rupert!
Bluff check.
You got a 5?
I will... Just tell me where she is.
All right. If you want to find Trina, you must follow the way of the sun. Follow the sun.
At a specific time of day, perhaps?
Follow the sun on its journey across the sky. Follow the sun.
Oh, all right.
The squirrels are dancing around you on the ground, just saying follow the sun.
And the hedge is burning, by the way, still.
Let me do another bluff check.
12.
A what? A 12?
Yep.
A 12.
Oh, I almost thought you said 20.
All right. All
I
right.
did too.
Now, thank you for that information. I will bring you back some nuts. All right?
What? You don't have the nuts on you?
No, I said I would get you nuts if you told me
You
where
said you
Trina
would give
was.
us nuts. I think he's got 2 big nuts we could take.
No.
I've got sharp teeth, David. I'll just sharpen your teeth.
Intimidation check.
You got a 15 on your intimidation check.
Do you want to go back in the bag? Get over here! Oh God! That's scratching me! That's scratching me!
In the sky, Phaelan is soaring on the back of Jareth. The sun is setting, and it's like a red, purple, blue tint to the sky. And in your chest, that hole where the Rana Hore once resided is now pulsing. And you feel like it maybe is giving you like a direction, a way to go. You feel like the Rana Ore wants to be reunited with you at some point, and it's calling to you.
Alan, I guess like perception on that. Like, is it drawing me back towards the castle I was in? Is it drawing me towards?
You got a
else?
19. You can see like a parade ground with like a Parthenon style building at the end of it, off in the distance, and somewhere that direction.
Jareth, thank you, my friend.
I can talk now.
Oh? How did you get so girthy and vocal?
I've journeyed to the top of the world, and I discovered many powers there.
My friend, you have always amazed me, and now you continue to.
You're the amazing one, Phaelan.
Stop. No, hey, I'm flying on your back, buddy. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Jareth dives down across like this evening sky, and you land in the center of the Parthenon. And as you land, you step right off of his back, and Jareth turns into the small owl and like spins up behind you and lands on your shoulder.
Still got it, huh, bud?
Hell yeah.
I want to dap him up. I want to like give him a little fist bump, but I want his little paw.
You get a 16 on your claw paw check.
Yeah, claw paw check.
Okay, Alan. I guess knowledge arcana. Like I want to sense the magic. Like where is it drawing me towards?
You got a 13 on your knowledge arcana check. You can feel that it's pulsing from the Parthenon. You've landed in the center of these parade grounds, and you can see Trina at the edge of the Parthenon, holding the Rana Ore, looking out over this empty field at you.
Jareth,
Yes.
would you? This is like a dream come true. Like a fever dream. Jareth, please do me one more favor.
Yes.
Find Adramir. I mean Ælar.
God damn it, you son of a bitch. Was that real? Was that fucking real? I don't think so.
I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Fine. Actually, yeah, you know what? Actually, Jareth, if you see Adramir, tell him to come too. But could you please find Ælar? I know he must be searching for me. I know he didn't intend to hurt me. Tell him I'm here. I have a feeling this is a trap.
Yes. I will find him, post haste. And I want you to know, you're the greatest friend I've ever had.
Yikes.
Jareth takes off into the sky and soars
Famous last
straight
words.
up into the night and becomes a speck, a star in the night sky as like the sun finally like goes down over the edge.
Such a magical creature.
Get the hell off of me, you squirrels!
The fence behind them is now just ablaze. This fire is gargantuan.
And in fact, the fire has caught onto the house, and the family is still inside, just eating in unison like everybody else in the village.
Listen here, you little fluffballs. Your home is gone. You can either help me or I can kill you. Which do you want?
Fine, we told you where she was, okay? Just bring back nuts and our small little Rupert.
All right. I will do my best to find Rupert and bring him back. Where will you be?
A hedge. Look to a hedge and we'll be there.
Just another hedge? Just one of these hedges from in this town somewhere?
Yeah,
Fine. And I toss him as hard as I can.
They open up little flaps of skin and go gliding towards a tree, land on the side of the tree, and go scurrying up.
Ælar, as you look down this street, there's just like hedges everywhere between every house.
Can I do a perception check? Like, do any of these gray cloaks fucking care what is happening right now?
Doesn't seem that they do care. It seems like they're in their own little world. And as you look down the street, you can see the sun is setting at the end of the street. So you're seeing all these hedges lining, and the sun just finally crests down over the horizon, and it becomes night.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking towards where that sun set. And on my way, I'm just gonna like take out the first gray cloak I see and steal his outfit.
Phaelan, you walk across the parade field towards Trina, who is sitting there wielding your sword, just doing a kata, a dance with the sword, like a practicing moves with it.
Feels good in my hands.
I promise you, it'll feel even better in your chest.
Phaelan, I've been waiting for you to find me.
Trina, have you?
Yes. Yes.
There's that lisp. Just like I remember you. A frightened child, just like I was. Lisping the night away in a tree.
Well, now we're both adults with our own agendas, aren't we, Phaelan?
Apparently your agenda has to do with mine more than mine has to do with yours. I would have left you alone.
I won't leave you alone, nor this world. I will make it better than we came into it.
With each sentence that she says, she steps down the front of this Parthenon, and her legs grow into like tree trunks. Her arm extends out into this long viney thing. Her hair like comes over the front of her head and makes like a hood, and her eyes sink back into it and become these yellow slits. She becomes this shambling mound of vegetation, wielding your blade.
I've learned a trick or two from the druids, Phaelan.
Oh, have you now? It looks like everybody's getting an upgrade these days. Everyone except for me. I just got fat and had a bunch of pus come out of me. But not that that's a bad thing. It's just a different thing.
At that moment, as Phaelan is like feeling all of these feelings, it just begins raining down on him. It's like just such like this perfectly sad scene. There's just a cloud directly above him, just pouring down rain.
Oh, boo-hoo, Phaelan. You've had some hardships, have you?
Lightning strikes behind her as she laughs.
Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, yes.
She takes one of her tree arms and uses it to smack at Phaelan.
She gets a 14 with her attack, and Phaelan goes flying across the parade grounds. He splashes a couple times like a skipping stone going across the mud.
Oh, that was nice. Alan, a perception check is, are there any weapons laying around on the ground? Is this like something that, like, was there battles here?
Yeah, this is the you can see spears along the side of the parade grounds that you could run over and grab. Mostly ceremonial and decorative, but they are weapons.
Badass. I would like to recover using an acrobatics check. I want to do one of those cool kip-ups and into a cartwheel and grab a spear.
Damn it.
You get a 16 on your last skip across the ground. You kind of like dig your hands into the mud, flip yourself up, grab two of the spears, one in each hand, and you start running across the ground back towards the Trina. You throw one of the spears, and with an 18, it goes plunging into her mound.
Well, lucky for me, my bite is worse than my bark.
She reaches out a barky hand that holds the Rana Ore, and it comes plunging towards you, and the Rana Ore plunges into your chest. She lifts you up with a 16 and smashes you down into the ground like a hammer.
Now I know what that feels like.
Now will you and your little friend leave me alone to do my dark work, or will you continue to get in my way, Phaelan Maerdock?
The wanderer heart is my way. I will always be drawn to it and it to me, and therefore you must destroy me completely for you to do this. Do you not remember when we were children, Trina? Do you not remember the promises we made to one another?
What kinds of promises?
And then Alan, what type of check would I need here to try to get her to remember? Like, a bluff or a
15 charisma, some kind of persuasion check. Yeah, you get a 15 on it as you try to reach into her, try to connect with her.
Trina, I remember when your name was Trina with an I. Before it became Tree. Nah. Do you remember why they called you Trina, not Trina?
Why?
Because you would hide in the trees when we would make fun of you for your lisp.
Yes. Really nice of you to share such a pleasant memory with me, Phaelan.
Do you remember what I told you?
What did you tell me?
So you don't remember? Okay, well. The night my mother died, attacked by that owlbear, I told you, forever you'll be Trina to me, and that I thought your lisp was cute.
Behind Trina, you can see an owlbear forming in the clouds above her. The shape of an owlbear just appear in the stormy sky.
As Phaelan says this, you can see that she is moved and transforms back into her form as a woman as she draws him in closer. I remember. Will you kiss me, Phaelan?
Alan, sense motive?
You got a 4?
Trina, I will, but no tongue. I'm married. And I lean in to give her a smooch.
Ælar, you are walking down the street.
Cliffhanger.
You're walking down the street, and you get a 16 on your perception check. You see Phaelan hugging a tree and kissing it.
What the fuck is he doing? I walk over there in my new disguise in one of these gray cloaks.
You got a 17 on your disguise check?
Yeah. Yes. Go. Oh, who's this over here?
So that's the voice you use when it goes well, too? Okay, go
Yeah.
You there? Aren't you supposed to be a prisoner?
Phaelan doesn't seem to acknowledge you.
And when we were children, as I told you. And we were friends.
I walk up to Phaelan and try to pry him away from the tree.
Leave some room for the gods, please. Come on now. What are you doing here? Let's put you in shackles, old man.
Phaelan, in the parade grounds, you are pushed away from her. You're skidded across the parade grounds in the mud.
Phaelan, come back. Kiss me.
From the mud, this giant creature erupts, like this massive form. It's gonna destroy you, whatever this thing.
Alan, I want to reach into my satchel and grab out the trinket that Glimp Timp gave me on the dark side of the moon. And I want to hold it in my hands and look into it because I feel like what's happening around me is false. Like I keep seeing things that I'm saying and that aren't happening. So I need some clarity.
You look in, and it is not reflecting a moon. It wasn't reflecting. It's not reflecting the phases of the moon as they are presently. It's kind of spinning rapidly. It's not showing an accurate state.
Alan, perception check. Do I see this tree monster thing, or do I just see a?
Phaelan is looking at you with a ton of fear in his eyes. He's just in a normal house. It looks like, just like everybody else on this block. It looks like he went outside to sweep the front porch and ended up walking over to the tree and making out with it.
And I just see a tree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I drop the disguise. I'm like, yo, Phaelan, come on, man. It's just me. What are you doing, man? Come on.
As Ælar is saying this, Phaelan is only seeing this mud monster grow larger and larger, looming over him.
Can I do like a heal check? on him or something, like to snap him out of it?
You got a 3. You try to slap him across the face. And Phaelan, the mud creature, reaches out and like suffocates you in the ground with a giant fist the size of your entire body.
This can't be real. Alan, I want to would it be perception check to see because I know this orb is telling the truth and nothing else is.
You got a 16. The mud is like covering your face and your eyes, and you clear the mud out of your eyes for a moment, and you see Ælar just for like a blink of a second, and then it's surrounded by mud and water again.
Phaelan, was it? Oh man, what do I do? Can I do a perception check? Do I see Trina anywhere? Like I feel like I know she's doing this, but I don't know how.
You don't see Trina, but you do see that Phaelan is wearing one of the gray cloaks.
Oh my god.
As Ælar tries to communicate with Phaelan, what Phaelan is hearing is a completely different voice and a completely different dialogue happening toward him from this huge creature.
Phaelan, take off the cloak! Phaelan, can you hear me?
I'm going to kill you.
Kiss me, kill me, do whatever you want. It's not going to help you.
I try to get on top of Phaelan and hold him down so I can unclip the cloak from him or untie it from him.
Yep, you are able to tackle him to the ground, and you grab the cloak and you pull it off of his body. And you remember in the pond that the people that were wearing the cloaks were able to, or in the Druid Grove, that they were in the water and still controlled by it somehow.
What the fuck? Wait, what? The water it does this too?
Not the water, but you remember them being detached from the cloak before keeps them separate. You remember the only time that someone was free from it was when you plunged an arrow through the cloak and subsequently ended up killing the last person that you shot.
Oh my god. Okay, so I've ripped it off of him. I throw it on the ground and take one of my light arrows from my chest and stab it into the cloak.
You stab it into the cloak, and Phaelan, you are no longer being covered by this mud monster as it tackles you and plunges you into the ground. You are on the lawn of a garden in front of a house that looks like a multitude of other houses, with Ælar by your side stabbing into the ground over and over again with one of his arrows.
This is not my beautiful house.
With that said, as Ælar destroys this cloak, immediately people step out of their houses onto their porches to see this happening and begin to surround them, getting closer and closer.
The pair of squirrels come running up behind you, Ælar.
Oh, my squirrel friends, do you see these cloaked people coming towards us?
Yes, you really got it this time.
Do you still have some of those lozenges?
Ooh, we stored some away. I can't remember where they are.
Her cheek is just bulging out to the side as she says this.
Are they in your cheeks?
Oh, I ate mine.
All right. Squirrel number 1, spit out one of your lozenges. Give it to squirrel number 2.
Goddamn thing.
We don't have time.
My name is Sarah. My name is Sarah.
Run towards the cloaks and start breathing fire on those motherfuckers.
Call me
What
by
the
my
hell's going
goddamn
on?
name.
Okay, what's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, what's your name?
David.
Sarah and David, beautiful names. All right, help us out, please, and I will find your son, Rolf. Was it Rolf, right?
No, Rupert. First of all, Rupert and your brother and sister. How dare you?
I'm really bad with names.
These gray cloaks are just getting so close now. I mean, it's like they've created a very dense circle around you.
Ælar, I don't know why this is so difficult for you. Her name is Sarah. His name is David. They are siblings. David's son, Rupert, is missing. I've gathered all of this just by listening. Please, we need the lozenges.
Fucking Christ.
Thank you. You are a good one. Oh, I really like this one. I get a good feeling out of him right away.
Intimidation
you
check.
guys too. You're all right.
You get a 15 on your intimidation check. You just reach down and grab the squirrel with the lozenge in its mouth. You plunge it down the squirrel's throat, and it starts building up with flames, and you aim it at the group of gray cloaks, and it erupts like a ball of fire from their mouths.
Eat fire, monochromatic fox! Phaelan, run!
Yeah, I want to try and duck under the flames and clear us a path.
You got an 8 on your acrobatics check. You just run through the flames. Your back is on fire as you start booking it through the opening made by Ælar.
Phaelan, is it? Follow me this way. Yeah, follow us this way.
Wait, what?
You see that David, the squirrel, is on the shoulder of the woman who is not named what?
Ah, my mother-in-law.
Yes, come with me this way. You look like you're in a spot of trouble.
I am. I'm still wounded. I need soothing of some sort. Like from a knife, maybe?
Don't worry, I was fucking
damn
getting to it.
Well, no time like
What are
the
you guys
present.
talking about over there? What are you talking about?
Ælar, come with me. It's me, mama.
Oh, all right.
Ælar, you go charging through the gray cloaks who are all like putting out the fire on them. They're watching you with their eyes and slowly marching towards you as the woman who is not named what leads you down between two of the houses over the fence towards her finger hut.
All right, Sarah, David, back to the hedges.
Okay. Bye. Please don't forget Rupert and our nuts. Yep, our nuts. Come inside quickly, both of you. You're in grave danger.
Ellen, perception check. Are we going inside her finger hut?
You can see that the lawn, instead of normal irrigation of water, like wet ground, you're seeing it's wet with blood across the front.
Just been doing some light gardening. Don't mind me.
Jesus Christ.
She brings them inside the finger hut to kind of shield them away from everything that's been going on in the streets.
Do you have anything to help my friend?
What's wrong with him?
I don't know, he's been freaking out a lot.
Where do we start? I mean, I don't know. I have my world kind of tossed around. I've lost the sword that is my sole purpose of being.
She reaches into a drawer and pulls out a butter knife and starts laying it across your scalding wounds on your back, and you feel this nice, spicy, cool come across you.
I had to save my son-in-law after all, didn't I, Phaelan? It's so good to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you. What isn't your name?
You ran off so quickly after the wedding.
Well, I wasn't intending to. By the way, is my beautiful bride, Veronica. Is she here? How does she fare?
She's on your honeymoon currently.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that alone.
She's a very independent woman.
I mean, hey, you know what? I'm all for that. In fact, I'm even more attracted to her that she went ahead and did that, actually.
Excellent.
Look, I don't want to break up this post-nuptial chat, but I think there are bigger fish to fry right now. Phaelan,
You're right.
we keep getting ourselves in this position. We keep getting close, and then we get cut down. Just like a tree.
You mean how trees get close to being
I don't know,
taller
man. I'm just
and
trying to
then-
throw
okay.
metaphors out there to make this make sense.
I can tell.
My point is, we keep getting in the shit, and we can't really ever climb out of it. We need something. We need to find Trina. We need to end this once and for all. How do we do it?
That's the whole thing. We keep looking for her. We keep expecting to find her. We keep trying to get out of the shit. I say we go into the shit. We stay there.
Are we
That's where she lives.
Are we still using a metaphor, or?
Not at all, my friend. Remember Corey with a K and an I.
I fucking hate that piece of shit.
Oh, don't even... I'm sad I brought it. I'm angry I brought it up. The words are hot in my mouth. But he was made of manure and leaves. Plus, Trina's powers are tree-based. I think we've been running towards something.
As they're speaking, they see out the back window of this finger hut that the sun is starting to set in the distance. And in the distance, they see this just completely fetid swamp pool out past the edge of the town, there's just like cartoon smell lines rising off of this place, and dark smoke and just general swampiness. And they see the sun almost seem like it disappears into this swamp.
And I want to say that the last little bit of light there, we also see the outline of a very small squirrel. Follow the sun.
Yes, I tried to do that.
You two are rather thick, aren't you? My two squirrel friends should have told you to follow the sun. That's where Trina is, and you can never really find the sun, can you? But the sun can surely find you.
Hang on, the sun set twice today. Did anybody else notice that?
Yes.
As they're talking, two gray cloak guards just burst in the door.
I can't. I'm gonna just daggers, baby. Let's do this.
You got an 18 and a 14. You send 2 daggers towards the door, and you can see that there is a line of people. The town is emptying and starting to march towards this hut right now.
Fucking.
Stop them coming into my house. So you're my son-in-law. Defend my property.
Absolutely. Alan, can I do a perception check on myself now? I'm assuming I was in a delirious state, so the things that I used, and so Jareth wasn't giant.
Jareth wasn't.
Oh man, so I didn't use any of my okay, so then I am going to take my explosive finger and throw it into the center of the street there, where people are gathering.
You got a 3. You throw the finger out into the front lawn, and the woman who is not named what looks at you with wide, fearful eyes, and she starts running out the back door. You see the finger land in the garden, and there are a lot of other fingers growing up out of the ground of similar shape and size.
Just like lit a firecracker in a room full of grenades.
And it goes off.
My God, what have you done?
The house begins to shake and rumble, and you guys both are blown through the back wall, out into the backyard. You see that the army of people marching towards you is also exploding in every direction. Body parts, limbs, and cloaks are flying through the air.
And right next to you, Phaelan, lands an old man, and his cloak burns off of him, and he looks you right into your eyes as like the life kind of comes back into him for that, like those last final moments.
Oof. That was fucking heavy for no reason, man.
Alan, how many? Oh, he's still alive.
I'm alive.
Shit.
You and this old man are both alive. He's bleeding out pretty heavily. You guys have pieces of the hut like embedded in your chests and arms.
Old
Were
man,
you here to help us?
Take a look at my life.
God.
I'm a lot like you. Covered in wounds and near death.
You're nothing like me.
Oh, shit.
You destroyed our
And
town.
as you look into him, his eyes are starting to like gloss over a little bit. He's looking out at his town, and you can see like a phantom of what it once was to him as he perishes onto the next world.
It wasn't I.
And then all of a sudden, an old woman lands next to you, and she's missing her leg. She's missing one of her arms. And she also is, about to die. And in a complete coincidence, the cloak burns off of her too, just for this last moment. And she looks over and she says, "Timothy! Oh, what have you done to my Timothy? Don't you both know what this town was? It was the promise of law and order. We were safe here. Sure, things were all the same, but at least we were alive. Now what do we have? We have nothing but ash on our tongues."
Okay, this is preachy.
Phaelan, I'm gonna stab this person in the head.
I had a feeling you were.
It's too much.
What?
It's too much.
You stab her in the head?
After you stab her in the head, another body falls and just like crushes that woman's body.
I go, enough of this.
Ælar, this could go all day.
We gotta let these.
And then there's a dog that falls down next to you, and the dog has like a ball in its mouth, and then you see it like it hits the ball with its nose like for like one last time as the cloak burns off of this dog. And the dog looks at you like it wants you to throw it, and then it just goes dead.
Woof.
Oh God. I just start walking towards that sun.
Wait for me. I'm gonna have to find a way to get out of my mother-in-law's good side.
With a pile of corpses in their wake and the sun ahead of them, what will our heroes do? Find out next time on Break the Dice, the Improvised Campaign.
Break the Dice is a podcast brought to you by The Bearded Company. The Bearded Company is an improv company with groups in Minneapolis and Los Angeles. Help support the show and get great rewards by becoming a patron at patreon.com/beardedcompany. You'll get access to minisodes, early episode releases, discounts on merch, and behind-the-scenes video discussions for every single adventure. The cast today featured your game master, Alan Voigt. Ælar Drakal was played by Tyler Michaels King. Phaelan Maerdock was played by MJ Marsh. Our NPCs were Maria Bartholdi, Joe Rapp, Tyler Mills, and special guest Matt Pittner. Improvised score by Jack Barrett. Today's episode was produced and edited by Joe Rapp and Maria Bartholdi. You can find more information about the podcast, our live streams, and our live shows by visiting beardedcompany.org and following Bearded Company on all social media. We also now have a dedicated website just for Break the Dice. It's btdpod.com. If you'd like the Bearded Company to tell a legendary tale about you at the end of an episode, all you have to do is leave a review on Apple Podcasts or become a new patron over at patreon.com/beardedcompany. Thank you so much for listening. See you in 2 weeks for the grand finale of campaign number 2 in episode 10. It's gonna be a good one.